Michael over here on the left, I guess. Is there a way to put into words just how eager you are to finally have this opportunity? I mean, I know you played a lot of football, but now clearly a frontline guy, clearly a leader. It would seem like that you waited a long time for what you're on the brink of this season.
Yeah, that's a fair statement. I mean, all the hard work that I put in throughout the years, obviously with the older guys that I spoke on previously, taking me under their wing, just putting it all together from one year, one ride, and just trying to lead the young guys because obviously I've been here for a while, like you were saying. So I feel like there's a lot of advice and tips and just tools that I can feed into the younger guys to make it easier on them as well.
Micah, kind of going off of that, you've been through quite a few of these fall camps before. What is sort of your mindset, understanding what the next month's going to be like and just how much you guys are going to be pushed?
My mindset, I would say, is just trying to take it day by day, rep by rep, not focusing on the future, not focusing on, hey, I might have messed up previously, just focusing day by day because obviously we're going to be here for a while. So just we're going to have film, we're going to have position meetings, just things like that, just being able to critique the little things and work on the technique.
Yeah, it seems like the run game has been and is going to be a big focus for this offense. One, what have y'all been working on to get better at the run game? And two, as an offensive lineman, does that excite you to see such an emphasis put on the ground game?
Oh, me personally, I like hitting people, so yes. But I would say, what have we been working on? Just pretty much just taking it day by day, focusing on technique, the little things, the hand placement, linebacker location, things like that. And then as an offensive line unit, making sure that it's 5 people moving as one, so we're all on the same page every time.
Yeah, obviously he's got a lot of expectations coming in, but what have you seen out of Elijah Griffin on the defensive side of the ball and what maybe makes him stand out?
Well, I'll have to say for all the younger defensive linemen, like they're here at the University of Georgia. They got recruited here to come to the University of Georgia, so obviously they're ready for it. They're big time players. Elijah, along with all of the defensive linemen here, are ready to go, and they're taking great strides, especially from spring to even now. They've all taken great strides.
Hey, Micah. You've got one of the best fitting nicknames, Big Mike. When did that come about, and how are you? CJ talks about how you were the strongest player on the team, so obviously that nickname's pretty fitting. What do you have to say about that accusation?
I definitely am the strongest. Probably came from some guy named Hammy Culpepper a long time ago now. I don't know.
We asked Kirby about Coach Rousher, Coach Lilly, and kind of what they brought to the room. What's been their impact on you thus far, and what have you kind of learned from those new voices in the building?
Coach Phil is with us in the meetings a lot. Obviously, just him being a guy who coached in the league for so long, all pro guards, all pro tackles, all pro linemen in general. His insight on the game is irreplaceable. I mean, it's amazing to have somebody like that whose brain I can literally pick every day, constantly just getting so much better. And I feel like that helps the offensive line as a whole, being able to go back to the base of us having 5 people moving as one unit, making sure we're on the same page, whether there's landmarks, combinations, stuff like that. Just having that leader and somebody with so much knowledge of the game in the room with us is irreplaceable.
Kirby was saying he wants to see a chip on the shoulder of the offensive line through fall camp into the season. Do you feel like that's something that y'all lacked at times maybe last year? And how do you, I guess, keep the whole fire, passion, and energy thing going every day over the next month or so?
Well, kind of like I spoke on earlier, it starts with our motto, just fire, passion, energy. But the way that we're trying to attack every day, taking it day by day, we can't really focus on the past or the future. All we can do is just try to get better now, because what happened in the past, we can't go back and change it. Just trying to make sure that to get the outcome that we want, we got to get 1% better every day.
Mike, we're obviously in a different era in college football with the portal being wide open and offers being everywhere. You're a guy that probably could have started about 100 schools last year. What's kept you in the huddle here at Georgia and kept your career on track in Athens, even as unquestionably there were probably schools that made it clear that you would add an opportunity elsewhere?
This is my home. This is where I committed to. This is where I wanted to be whenever I was a 17-year-old kid. So at the end of the day, if you started it, you got to finish it. And me personally, I know that I could develop here, whether it might not be me starting every game, but like I said, the knowledge that I gained from the older guys at the time whenever I was young, now I'm being able to pay it back to the younger guys now with me being an older guy. I mean, this is the school that I love, and I'm happy it's here. So.
Micah, going back to the run game, you look at the running backs that will be playing behind you guys. What stands out to you about that room as a whole, and what you feel like they are capable of doing once the season gets here?
Well, with the running backs, I feel like it starts with the offensive line and sometimes the tight end, depending on the player formation. Just us making the hole for them, because we know that we have capable running backs that's able to hit the hole and break it. We just have to, as an offensive line, we just have to move as one and make the holes and make sure we're blocking the correct people.
Micah Ernest was a guy last year, went through a lot of injuries, obviously, as you know. Never made any kind of excuses about that, but you can kind of tell it kind of bothered him just a little bit. Maybe he wasn't at 100% throughout the year. What have you seen from his mindset, his approach going into the camp this year?
Ernest has always been professional. He's been professional about everything he's done here, and obviously, like you said, whether he had something going on or not, he never let it bother him. He never used it as an excuse. He just showed up and went to work.
Micah, over here. Obviously, you're from Camden County. Elias is here. I know y'all haven't played together, but what's that relationship like? What are your thoughts on him? And I think he's might be taller than you.
Yeah, he's taller than me for sure. I mean, obviously, it's great having somebody from Camden, a younger guy, stepping up, and I mean, him along with all the other younger guys. They've all been putting in work, and just seeing them be able to grow, especially now that we're done with the summer conditioning and lifting phase, just seeing them develop and, put on some more muscle. Just seeing them all grow really has been something special. But the Lions being from Camden is definitely special to know that, there's somebody from Camden that's still going to be here after I'm gone. So.
With so many young guys about to go through their first fall camp, can you kind of walk me through what your first day of fall camp was like and what that experience was like for you?
That was a long time ago now. But my first day of fall camp, I remember the main thing was trying to stay up during those meetings. That was a rough point for me. But obviously, the advice I would give to younger guys was definitely just write notes, because when you write down notes, obviously you're gonna remember it better. Everything will be easier. But then, in your free time, you got to make sure you're resting or getting recovery. Don't just stay up, because there's really no point. If you can get recovery, take care of your body, because at the end of the day, we're starting it back over the next day, getting right back to it.
And Micah, Daniel Calhoun is someone we got to see a good bit in the spring working at that other guard spot. What have you seen from him as he prepares for his second year?
Well, Calhoun, along with all the linemen, like I was saying, we're just focusing on taking it day by day, getting 1% better, whether it's the technique. We just got done with strength conditioning, getting stronger, getting bigger, ready to play, because at the end of the day, everybody who's here at the University of Georgia was recruited here to come play, and everybody here is capable.
Ask you about this young defensive line that you see every day in practice. What's the one thing about those guys that people may not be taking into account when they talk about Georgia defensive front this year?
I guess I would say for all the defensive linemen that we're all getting 1% better. Everybody's getting better. The defensive line from spring is not what they are now. They're better than what they were then, and that everybody here is getting better every day because we're putting in the work.